friends. Welcome, welcome. I am Karen Joseph with SEVENnetworking. How are you, Chantel Marie? Hope you're having a fabulous day. Hello, Bar 64. How are you doing? Welcome to my scope. I am Karen Joseph with SEVENnetworking. We are a networking organization for entrepreneurs. Hello, Miss Evelyn. Hello, Order My Steps fam. Welcome. Thank you for joining me again today. It is always great to connect here on Periscope. Please do invite your followers if you feel inclined to do so, and share on Twitter. I am Karen Joseph, and my passion is helping entrepreneurs. So I am glad that you're here with me. Thanks for inviting your followers, my friends. My scopes are all interactive. I'm a teacher turned entrepreneur, and I love when we all learn from each other. So I have my list here of 7 ways to kill your business, but I want to hear from you guys as well. So let me flip this around. Flip, flip. How's everyone doing today on this Thursday? It is great to see everyone. So yes, I am Karen Joseph. I am the owner of a networking organization. Hello, Evelyn. How are you today? And I would say I probably, in my 6+ years of running and owning a networking organization, I have probably come in contact with maybe over 1,000 entrepreneurs. So hello, Dr. Christine. How are you doing? We're talking about ways to kill your business. How are you? It's so good to see you. You guys, you have to follow the Digestion Doc. She is one of my most favorite people on Periscope because her scopes are full of knowledge. She knows everything there is to know about digestion. She is passionate about helping others, and I just truly adore her. So please do follow her, Dr. Christine. She's a barrel of fun and a wealth of knowledge. So hugs to you, Dr. Christine. And next Summit Live, I am definitely going, and I'm definitely getting a hug from you in person. And we'll go out for some Indian food, I hope, and get to know each other better. So welcome, welcome. So we're going to talk today about ways to kill your business, right? Yay, that would be really fun. Not the killing the business, but it would be fun to get together. So I meet entrepreneurs every day of the week, every day of my life, and I love helping entrepreneurs. That is my passion. That is what I do best. So, unfortunately, I see lots of entrepreneurs that spend a lot of money on their business, right? They spend money on marketing. They spend money on getting a brand new spanking website like Evelyn can build for you. Evelyn's on here. They spend money on networking. They spend money on buying supplies, but yet they kill their business. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. Not always the wealth, but I do have some nuggets here and there. So, but they wind up killing their business. And then they come to me and they're like, Karen, I'm spending money on this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. What am I doing wrong? And you know what? These are some mistakes that I have made myself. So some of them are from personal experience. Hello, welcome. And some are just from entrepreneurs that I've met over the years, and I've tried to help them. Some people listen, some people want help, some people don't want help. But you know what? I feel let's chat about ways that people do kill their business. Number one way, top way, is if you're offensive in any way, shape, or form. If you go to a meeting and you use foul language, if you post things on your Facebook page that are offensive to others, guess what? It is public. Hey, Grant, how are you doing? That is public. People see that. If you're a business owner, you need to be careful what you are saying in meetings, what you are saying on Facebook. How are you, Grant? It's great to see you. Thank you for always stopping in and showing your support. You have to be careful what you say. We're talking about ways you could kill your business, Grant. I know you would never, but trust me, I've done some of these things, and I know plenty of people who have. So let's chat about these and spread the word so people will have their eyes open and realize that, posting on Facebook, that's public, or social media. If you're posting negative comments, be it about religion, be it about health, be it about anything, that's a no-no. Or going to a meeting cursing, a lot of people don't like that. and that's a repellent. So you have to be very, very, very careful what you say, what you do when you're in public. And we're in the public eyes all the time with social media, with the internet. Hi, Joanne. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better, honey. I've missed you. Welcome, Portia. How are you? So, yes, it's not professional. It is not professional, and people, I'm glad you're feeling better. Joanne, I saw you wearing your little hat yesterday for your scope. It is not professional. People do see it. People think, if I post this on social media, people won't see it. Hello to you in Mount Everest. Very cool. But people do see it. And listen, I've had members come to 7 networking meetings, and they have said inappropriate things, and I've had other people drop out of the group, and they have said point blank, I will not come back to your meeting because so-and-so is there. And it's always the person that thinks, they are the greatest, the best, they do no wrong. But when you hear it over and over again, yes, it's ouch. It is ouch. And it does happen. So you have to be careful what you say. Right, Christine? Right, Doc? You have to be careful what you say. Number 2, if you don't answer the phone, you will kill your business. Right? If you don't answer your phone. I called, or say you can't answer the phone all the time, right? We understand that. Dr. Christine is seeing her patients. Evelyn is working on building the websites with her husband. I know you cannot answer your phone all the time, 24/7, but then call someone back within 24 hours. If people don't call me back, you know what? Next, I go on to the next person. I do not want to do business with people that I have to chase after, right? Do you guys agree with me? So if you're not going to answer your phone, or you're not going to return calls, your business is going to go down like that. Right, Joanne? You agree. See? Exactly. And people do it. And then they say, Karen, I'm not getting it. Yeah, that's right. Hire staff. You need to have the phones answered. And you know what? My husband runs a business servicing computers. That's one thing. He works out of the house too. We always answer the phone. Be it weekends. I know it's not, when people's computer goes down, it's like their lifeline. They want to know that, he's not going to go out on a weekend to fix a computer on a Sunday or whatever, that's family day, but he will make an appointment for Monday, and they feel better about that. They're like, oh my God, thank you. That's right, because he's answering the phone. You call a biz and the phone unanswered during office hours. That's right. If it's not answered, then you don't call back. It's like, I don't want to do business with these people. These people are either too busy, so they're going to be too busy for me. They're not going to take good care of me, right? Or they're going to make an appointment. They're not going to show up. There's all kinds of things. So red flag, don't do business with those people. Thank you, Christine. Next thing is refuse to listen to your customers or your clients. Now, I know you're all the expert in your field, right? But sometimes the customer does know best, right? Sometimes they know certain things. You can give them advice. Hi, Lori, how are you? Welcome home. I saw you're back. Welcome. So you have to listen to your customers. You have to listen to your clients. Be a good listener. I dealt with a web designer years ago, and he didn't listen to me. He wanted to do the website the way he wanted to do it. And I had ideas, and he just would not listen. And I was like, no, I cannot work with you because you're not listening to me. You're not taking into consideration what I want. And this is, my business, and I'm paying you money, and you need to listen. So if you're not going to listen to your customers, listen to your clients, boom, your business is going to go down. I'm sorry. I hate to be blunt about these things, but it's going to happen. All right. Another thing is if you, hello. If you leave a job, say you're doing a job in someone's house and you leave it dirty, like a painter or a plumber or an electrician. Hi, Sam, Hannah, how are you doing? It's so good to see you, my Tag Tribes friend. Ugh, you're preaching to the choir. If I had $1 for every time I've heard that. Exactly. You're right. Or exactly, how are you, honey? Welcome. So I'm glad you got on live today. This is so exciting. This is the power of Periscope. We're on here with people from all over the world connecting, and we never would be together if it wasn't for Periscope. So live streaming is the way to go. Yes, when you leave things, yes, Joanne's going into people's homes. She is an organizer. She has to clean up and leave things better, of course, because she's an organizer. But if she goes and takes things out of people's cabinets and spills, flour on the floor, I would assume she's not going to leave that flour puddle on the floor. That is not a way to do business. You have to clean up after yourself. People are not going to refer you to others. They're not going to want someone in their house who makes more of a mess when they leave than before they came. So yes, clean up after yourselves. It's common courtesy. Love her BizCon. Exactly. It's common courtesy, but you would believe how many people, tromp through someone's house and make a mess and don't even bother to clean up. Hello, Melody. How are you doing? All right. Next thing is not trying. Your kids are fired. I know we have kids, right? So they can help us clean, but never happens. Not trying to fix a problem related to your product and or service. Now think about it. Not trying to fix a problem. My husband goes into someone's house. Hubby's a kitchen designer and tradesman, leaves a mess all the time. I know. Isn't that awful? It's like he probably doesn't want to work with those people because he knows he's going to walk in there. It's going to be a mess. People are not going to be happy. They're not going to like that. And it is frustrating. And it's just, it's rude. I think it's rude personally. And I don't think, people can go hire other people who are going to leave their house the way they found it. So the next thing is not try to fix a problem that's related to your product or service, right? Sometimes, my hubby will go into someone's house and he'll fix their computer and another problem pops up. And he, of course, will go back. He'll fix it for them. He won't charge them. But if it's something that's related to something that you did, you have to try to do whatever you possibly can in your powers. You can't just say, tough, I'm not coming back to your house, or I didn't cause that problem, right? Who wants to hear that, right? So try to fix the problem. Try to work with the person, your clients, your customers. You are there to work with them, next to them, side by side, to help them. You're a stylist and you clean out wardrobes and there's no way you'd leave a mess. Exactly. You wouldn't just leave a pile on their floor, right? And just say, ta-ta, I'm leaving now. No, people do not like that. The next thing is, and this has happened to me before, making inaccurate estimates. I once had a lady come and she was painting a china cabinet in my house. Always solve the problems. Exactly. Go the extra mile. That is huge. Thank you for bringing that up. Go the extra mile. You want to stand out. You want people to think of you when they're thinking of, someone, if they're looking for someone to do their wardrobe, you want them to think of you. You want your name to pop into in their head, because you've gone the extra mile. You're there to help them. You're there to solve their problems. You're there to work with them. Like Dr. Christine, who I adore. You guys follow Dr. Christine and follow Hi Sam Hannah. She's new to Periscope. She's done a few scopes. She is delightful. She's in New Zealand. Did I get that correct? She's looking for very cool people to be her Periscope friends. So please do connect with her. So yes. So if you're making, following her. Nice. So yeah. So making inaccurate estimates. So I hired this woman and she was painting, like faux painting, a china cabinet in my house. This was years and years ago. And she said, after she was working on it, she said, well, I put extra hours in. I'm going to have to charge you more. And I did pay her because she did put a lot of time in and a lot of effort. And I loved, hey, Jason, I loved the work that she did. And she was neat and clean. She did clean up. She did come when she said she was going to come. She did call me back. She had all these great things going for her. Hey, Jason, how are you today? But she said, I have to charge you more money. And I was like a little taken aback. I was like thinking to myself, well, you know what? I really, didn't think I should have to pay more money because she gave me a firm estimate. It was written down. But I did give her, the extra money just because I knew she put a lot of time and effort in. But you know what? I would never refer her to anyone else after that because I don't think that's fair. If you give someone an estimate, right, Dr. Christine? If you tell them how much it's going to cost for your services, you have to stick with it, right? You agree. Exactly. You have to stick with it. No matter Look, Win with Oils. My friend Kelly is on. Exactly. Hey, Kelly. Yes, you do. You have to stick with it, period. That's it. So if you're going to do that, it's people feel like they're being cheated, like it's a change, it's a swap, it's you're lying to them. You're going to go out of business. Your business is going to, yes, honor your word. Your business is not going to grow. It's not going to thrive because people are going to look at you and say, nope, this person, liar, shyster. She tried to get more money out of me. And you know what? Exactly. You must honor it. And I'm laughing to myself because when I do business with someone and they are fabulous, I would like help them get more and more and more and more business, just because I believe in referrals and testimonies. And she really just shot herself in the foot by asking me for more money. It would have been better for her if she didn't ask me for more money. She would have gotten so much more business from the people that I know. Boy, do I know some people like that. See? Yes. All right, friends. So those were my 7 tips that could really kill your business. I want to hear from you guys now because you guys are the experts. You are running your businesses. And what are some things? Hello, Nabi Subi. Oh, thank you, Christine. I haven't seen you on my scopes in a while. It means a lot. I know you're a busy lady helping everyone with their gut health. Follow Dr. Christine. Nabi Subi is my Periscope friend who just moved out here from New York to Arizona. So I'm excited because we're going to get to meet. We're going to be 2 New Yorkers scoping in the desert here in Arizona. And Hannah Sam, right? Or is your name Samantha? I always get confused. She's new to Periscope. She's in New Zealand. Is loving Periscope, right? She's beautiful. She does these great scopes. Please do follow her. Samantha. Okay, I wasn't sure. Because Hannah, I have 2 first names too. I'm Karen Joseph. So there you go. Go figure. People they call my son into the doctor's office, and his name is Eli Joseph. And they say, come in, Joseph. I'm like, no, his name is Eli. So I didn't know. So what else, what other advice or tips can you give entrepreneurs so that they can thrive in their business, they can do well, they can stay open for years and years and years to come, really blossom? What else, for anyone else who's watching here or who watches the replay, what other tips can you give people that would really be helpful, things that I haven't even touched on? Because I know you guys have great ideas and I want to hear from you as well. So if anything, unblock your fears. That is true. That is true. That holds a lot of us back. Remember, we mentioned that you didn't. It's just smile when answering the phone. Exactly. I say that a lot. Smile all the time. Right, Dr. Christine? Christine is, she loves to laugh. She loves to smile. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so attracted to her and her scopes. Communicate like a leader. Definitely. Communicate like a leader and help to build other people up. Make other leaders around you. Don't knock people down. That's another thing. I go to so many networking meetings, and if there's people there who are talking about other people, I just walk away. I don't want to hear it. I believe in staying above the fray. Exactly. Resolve problems promptly. Community support. I love the community support, Evelyn. Most definitely. Together we're stronger. What's that proverb, that African proverb? Together, I can't remember the exact saying, but I love it. It's like if you want to go far, I learned from others, go make it about them. Exactly. Always make it about the other people. Yes, focus on people's strengths. It allows people to do more of that. How your business handle is truly an opportunity to strengthen biz. Exactly. And be transparent. You have to be authentic, right? We all have struggles in our lives, right? Not everything is rosy, rosy, rosy. Someone said to me last week, she goes, oh, you'd have no problem. I don't even know what she was talking about. She's like, no problem with XYZ because you really have your stuff together. And I'm like, she only knew. I know. Aren't these amazing answers? Love it. You guys are the best. I love Periscope because we all get to share ideas, interact, learn from each other. And that is just the greatest thing ever while we're sitting in our homes or offices all over the world. So Please do follow me if you're not following me already. Oh, thank you, Nabi Subi. I told my mom today that I was going to be meeting you soon. She's like, oh, that's so great. And, start scoping, you guys, right? Just do it. Press that little button. Do it. The beginning is hard, especially was for me. I mean, I can talk to a stone, but it is hard to get going. But once you get going, right, Dr. Christine? I think I was on one of your very first scopes. I think we both started about the same time. I then took a little hiatus, but I've been back for months. And yes, and just, support others because that's what it's about, who you can support in the land of Periscope. Beginning is scary. Yes, it is. But the more scopes you go on, you'll feel more comfortable, interact with people on other people's scopes. That's another great way to get some followers too. I know it feels lonely. I know. I did a scope yesterday and there were like 3 people on and I was like, and it wasn't my norm and I don't know. It was just, I was like, but you know what? I did it and you just have to do it. Some things in life you just got to do and you will see it will definitely help, make connections with people and build those relationships. All right, friends. Yes, don't worry about the numbers. That's true. And it also doesn't matter if you have 10,000 followers or if you have 20 followers, if you have 20 devoted followers, people that are on your scopes interacting, right? It's quality. It is not quantity. So I will tell you, I'm being very honest and transparent. I don't go on the big wigs, their scopes that have hundreds and thousands of people on there because I want to help the everyday person like I am, So, right. I just, I go on people's scopes that I connect with, that I find value, that, I want to get to know people. I want to build those relationships with because that's what it's about. It's just like networking. It's just Periscope is connecting and building those relationships. So I'm excited to see where we all head in this year. You see, you don't go on their scopes either. I mean, yeah, it's not my thing. I want to be with the average, everyday, down to earth person and who I can help and who I can, support and who I can see down the road and watch their business blow up. Jason, you signed up for the class, Victoria. Can you recommend great people to follow? Well, the people that were on here, these are the everyday wonderful people. Dr. Christine, Jason Stoops, he does a candle giveaway. He makes candles in his home. He is a hard-working dad of three wonderful kids. He's a giver. He's a supporter. Those are the people, if you're attracted to that, follow Jason. Victoria, she's here. Yes, Jason. That's how I met you, Nabi Subi, was on one of Jason's scopes. Yes, Deb Coleman. I love Deb Coleman. She is a writer. I'm connecting her actually with a web designer here in Arizona. And make those connections. Try to help the people you meet and, see how you can connect them. That's what it's all about. Yes, there's the web designer, Evelyn. Yes, Deb Coleman. She's phenomenal. One of the first people I also met on Periscope. She's amazing. She's giving. She's loving. She's wonderful. Her heart is huge. And that's what attracts me to her. I don't know her, personally, like I haven't met her, but I feel like I know her. So yes, Deb Coleman. Who else, Dr. Christine? You have some wonderful people. Leslie. I adore Leslie. Go To Kitchens. If it was not for Karen, I would not be on Periscope. I dragged you on, Victoria. You were kicking and screaming. And see, now you're warming up to it. Go To Kitchens. Is that her handle? Yes, I dragged Evelyn on too. Exactly. Go To Kitchens. That's Leslie. She does cooking scopes. She's amazing. She's warm. And she's great to watch. Who else? I'm trying to think some of my other favorite people that aren't on here now. Linny Motivates, Go To Kitchens, Melody Meyer. Yes. I've watched all of them, but I have not been on Lifted Up Fitness because I'm not that into fitness. I should be. Shelly Fit. Is that the handle? Shelly Fit. Write that down, friends, or take a screenshot. Shelly Fit. That's that's another great person to, you're very welcome. It's been a pleasure, my friends. Got to go make dinner for the family now, but I will see you all soon. Love you all. Thank you for coming on here, helping out each other. That's what it's all about. Fermented Foodie, Coach Cosmo. Nice. I will check out Coach Cosmo too, because I don't know Coach Cosmo. But when I see you at the summit, Dr. Christine, you're going to introduce me to all your friends, right? And we'll get to meet, and it'll be so much fun. It's going to be great. But I'll be following all of them by then, because it won't be till next year. All right, friends. See you guys soon. I know. I cannot wait. Do you know when it's going to be? Someone said they're announcing tomorrow for sure where it's going to be. You don't know. Okay. I hope it's Vegas. That would be fun. I'm going to Vegas actually in about a week, so it's fun to go to Vegas. It's an easy plane ride for me. Yes, it is fab to be here with you. I feel like I'm live with you, but I do adore your scopes. You've got the whole package there. You're very put together. You're very warm. So you will get your followers. You just got to do it consistency. Do it every day if you can, or at least like 3 or 4 days a week. So people keep seeing you on there. That's huge too, consistency. All right, friends. Hey, Hannah, I'm hopping off, but I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. Mwah. See you guys soon. Bye, Nobby Stubby. I'll see you soon in person. I'm so excited. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks, Dr. Christine. Thank you, everyone else. Bye-bye.